I got the idea maybe 6 months ago. Approximately a year ago, I started working with treadmills, and I bought them used off of Craigslist for a show in Pittsburgh. And I painted the belts for the first time, and they were individual sculptures. They were not put together like this. There was one that was a diptych that had 2 treadmills put together. But a few months after that show, I realized that the show would be a lot better if they were combined to one big sculpture. So I started thinking about it then, and then 6 months later, here we are. I have never considered myself a painter, although I'm getting very skilled at painting treadmill belts. No, my other projects are out of materials I buy off Craigslist as well. I've been working on a project out of mini fridges. I've used IKEA furniture. I do performances as well. They're usually, everything has to do with found materials. I'm attracted to objects and I see potential in them beyond their original purpose. And I started doing this mini fridge piece, which I haven't finished yet, but I was attracted to that because of the sounds that the fridges make. And then that got me thinking about other bigger objects I could use that have a built-in sound quality, so that's when I jumped to the treadmills. It's a formal sculpture. It also is a painting. I know this is continuing the dialogue of painting, but it's a very loaded project because they're used treadmills. They could be about people giving up on their dreams. They also, I feel like the treadmills are the scales of people. You know, maybe these represent these people I bought them from. For me, it's a lot of layers. It's a lot of different things. It is the sound. You could close your eyes and you could be in some weird factory. I've been making art since I can remember. But growing up in Dallas, I didn't think that being a visual artist was a possibility. So I got my first degree in interior design. So I thought my interest in space and objects, that I would be good at this. And I started down that path, and I realized I needed some more immediate satisfaction. So I ended up going to grad school for art here in New York, and here I am 10 years later. I've been brainstorming a performance piece I'm going to do in Herford, Germany in August. Kind of the opposite of this, collecting people's old objects. I'm going to be burning people's objects and doing a type of healing for them to get rid of objects they no longer want or they feel are cluttering their lives but they haven't been able to part with. The MARTa Herford Museum is having their 10-year anniversary, so they're bringing me out for this weekend festival to do a performance piece. So I'm thinking about that. I thought about recreating this piece with 100 treadmills, but I would probably need a little funding for that and maybe a museum-sized space. But I have a list of projects. You know, I think about stuff, you know, years in advance before I can actually carry them out. So maybe somebody in Basel who's watching this right now will help my cause.